before the gods of Olympus ruled the skies, before mankind walked the earth, there was war. A war older than time itself. A war between gods and titans. This is the story of the Titanomachy. Have you ever wondered how the Greek gods became the rulers of Mount Olympus? Why Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades are the names we still remember today, while the ancient titans, who came before them, were nearly forgotten. In today's journey through myth and time, we'll uncover the cosmic war that shaped the Greek pantheon. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and comment. Who would you have sided with? The Titans? Or the Olympians? Let's begin. In the beginning, there was nothing. Only chaos. From chaos came Gaia, the earth, and Uranus, the sky. Together, they gave birth to powerful beings. The Titans. They were mighty. Colossal. Not just gods, but forces of nature. The most powerful of them all? Cronos. And it is he who would change everything. Uranus, the father, feared the power of his children. He imprisoned them, deep within Gaia's womb. Gaia, in pain and fury, asked for vengeance. And Cronos answered. With a sickle forged by his mother, Cronos rose against his own father. He struck him down, and seized the throne of the cosmos. Thus began the age of the Titans. For a time, Cronos ruled unchallenged. He had overthrown his father, Uranus. He sat upon the cosmic throne as king of the universe, with the Titans. And Rhea, his sister and queen, by his side. But power is never safe. One day, Gaia, the earth herself, his own mother, whispered a dark truth carried on the wind. A prophecy, older than memory.
As you rose against your father, Cronos, so too shall your son rise against you.
He laughed at first. How could any child threaten a titan such as he? But the laughter faded. Because Gaia's words had come true before. He had seen the fall of Uranus. And now, he felt that same unease take root inside him. Was it paranoia? Or fate? Cronos became obsessed. Terrified, Cronos made a chilling decision. Every time his wife, Rhea, gave birth, he swallowed the child whole. One by one. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon. Gone. Cronos believed it was the only way. It was self-preservation. It was survival. But to the universe, it was the beginning of a new, darker cycle. Gaia watched in silence. Because she knew. Prophecies don't die when you bury them. They grow. At one point, Rhea could take no more. When her sixth child was born, she hid him. She gave Cronos a stone wrapped in cloth. And so, Cronos ate the stone, believing the threat was gone. The real child? Zeus. Hidden in a cave on the island of Crete. Raised by nymphs, fed by the milk of the goat Amalthea. Zeus grew strong, wise, and destined for vengeance. He remembered the voices of his mother's sorrow, the truth whispered to him as a child.
Your brothers and sisters live inside your father.
That knowledge burned within him like a hidden fire. He would not remain in the shadows. He would not let fear rule the world any longer. So Zeus left the cave, and journeyed to face the one god that even the Titans feared. Cronos, the tyrant, the devourer of his own blood, king of time itself. But Zeus did not come unprepared. Depending on the version of the myth, he used a sacred potion given to him by Medes, the goddess of wisdom, or tricked Cronos into drinking a magical emetic, or challenged him openly in the court of the Titans. Either way, the result was the same. Cronos, mighty and eternal, suddenly doubled over in agony. A storm churned in his belly. Centuries of swallowed gods began to rise. And then, one by one, he vomited them back into the world. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, fully grown, radiant, vengeful. They stood beside Zeus, no longer lost, but reborn. Brothers and sisters, united not just by blood, but by fury, by destiny, and by a promise: never again would one god rule in fear. And so the skies cracked. The earth trembled. Oceans boiled. Mountains shattered. The war had begun. The Titans, from their stronghold in Mount Othrys, unleashed fury. The Olympians, from Mount Olympus, answered with lightning and storms. But neither side could win, until Zeus made a bold move. While the war raged on, Zeus knew that brute strength alone wouldn't win the battle. Not even lightning could break the walls of Mount Othrys. So he turned his eyes downward, far below the world of gods and mortals, past the roots of mountains and the veins of fire, into the deepest part of the underworld, Tartarus. There, imprisoned by Cronos himself, were the most terrifying beings ever born of Gaia and Uranus. The Cyclopes, monstrous smiths with a single blazing eye. And the Hecatonchires, giants with 100 arms and 50 heads. Each hand capable of hurling mountains. Each voice roaring like thunder across eternity. Cronos had feared their power. So he locked them away in chains of unbreakable adamantine, guarded by the shadows of the abyss. But Zeus was not afraid. He descended into Tartarus alone, his thunder silent, his eyes like stars. And there, in the darkness older than time,
"Fight with me, and I will set you free, not just from these bonds, but from being forgotten,"
he said. The ground shook as the Hecatonchires rose. The fires of the Cyclopes ignited again. And they swore allegiance to Zeus. He has broken their chains. In return, the Cyclopes gave him thunder and lightning. To Poseidon, they gave the trident. And to Hades, the helmet of invisibility. With these weapons, the tide of war turned. One by one, the Titans fell. The earth shook as Cronos was defeated. Atlas was condemned to hold up the sky for all eternity. And the rest? Imprisoned forever in the dark abyss of Tartarus. The war was over. The age of the Olympians had begun. But was it truly a victory? Or just the beginning of another cycle? The Greeks believed that even gods are not safe from fate. That promises of ending could come, even for Olympus. After all, Zeus himself was warned.
One day, your own child may rise against you.
History repeats itself. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this story fascinating, there's so much more to come. So hit that subscribe button and like the video. It helps a lot to keep searching for myths and legends. And tell us in the comments, was Zeus truly a hero? Or just another Cronos in disguise?